Now this year is going to be like people promise bigger better. I'm not going to say bigger better. I'm just going to say that when you walk outside this room, जब आप इस कमरे से बाहर निकले, you will walk out with not just some valuable insights, but also memories in your heart and lots of love in your heart and a little bit smile on your faces. इतना I'm going to try. So before we officially begin to now kick start this beautiful evening set out for all you special people sitting in this room. What a beautiful room we have here. We have so many people, like I said, from different parts of the country. And tonight, we sit together as one big family for these 3 hours. So, aap jahan se bhi aaye hain, it doesn't matter. Tonight, we are sitting together as one big family. तो अपने परिवार के लिए, अपने constant support के लिए, all the partners sitting in this room, can we have a huge round of applause for yourself?
भारत की अग्रणी एनबीएफसी में से एक एचडीबी फाइनेंस सर्विसेज ने अपने साझेदारों के साथ मिलकर ग्राहकों तक अधिक किफ़ायती उत्पाद पहुंचाने के उद्देश्य से पार्टनर्स मीट 2025 का आयोजन किया। यह वार्षिक कार्यक्रम है जिसमें एचडीबी और उसके साझेदार टुगेदर टुवर्ड्स टुमारो थीम के तहत एकत्र होते हैं। इस अवसर पर उपभोक्ता, टिकाऊ वस्तुओं, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और रिटेल क्षेत्र में जुड़े अनेक साझेदार, प्रमुख ब्रांड और डीलर्स शामिल हुए। इस कार्यक्रम का उद्देश्य साझा उपलब्धियों का उत्सव मनाना, लंबे समय तक चले आ रहे रिश्ते को और मजबूत करना तथा सामूहिक विकास की भविष्य की रूपरेखा पर चर्चा करना रहा।
Opportunity with this wonderful cluster of people we have here as our partners and as family members of HDB Financial Services. I would like to welcome you all to this beautiful partners meet here at Leela, Gurgaon. And today I would like to take the opportunity in thanking all my gurus because today is Teachers Day. तो एक बार अपने गुरु को नमन करते हैं और उनका धन्यवाद करते हैं। I want to thank all my respected teachers, मुकेश अंबानी जी, एलोन मस्क जी, मार्क जुकरबर्ग जी। I would like to thank Modi ji. I would like to. I was going to thank him, but not now because rather I would like to thank Mr. Jinping. I would like to thank our very own Mr. Putin, Hindi Rusi Bhai Bhai, and I'd like to thank each one of you for this opportunity. So my name is JC and I was one of the performers of the Great Indian Laughter Challenge Season 2, and officially I've been the commentator and MC for IPL 2010 and ICC Cricket World Cup 2011 as well. But right now, yes, you can put your hands together for that. I really worked hard. It's my 23rd year in this industry, and I really want to thank all my gurus, जिनसे मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा. So today I'm going to start this evening in a very different way this time. I'm not going to create any comedy here. I'm not going to do mimicry or any character I'm coming in. I want you all to be indulged in a very delightful session, which is the singing session.
Dialogue here, of course, how in terms of how the industry is shaping up, what are the latest trends, the customer outlook, and of course, very topical is about how the season is going to be. The Dasara Diwali season is going to be this year. This year, of course, I would assume that the wait is much more eager this year because we had a lukewarm first half of the year, primarily with some depressed consumer sentiments. But we have been watching the media over the last couple of days very closely. So there is some welcome news in terms of reduction in GST across the board, ranging from fast-moving consumer products to heavy commercial vehicle. So it is expected to spur up the demand and show a turnaround in this customer sentiment. This industry really is about customer sentiment, and these are discretionary consumption products. So obviously, the customer sentiment is positive, buoyant. I think we are going to have a good season. At HDB, it's a very, very important time for us, and we always watch this time very, very closely, come out with our best offers, which are tailor-made to attract, make sure that we make affordability even more affordable. Personally, not just for me, personally for HDB, as you saw in the video, it was a very, very important milestone year. I think this is the year when we went public, came out with an IPO in the June-July period year. So a lot of people keep asking in terms of what changes for you. Thankfully, not too much because we are from a very, very strong governance HDFC group of companies. So in terms of the entire DNA being of strong governance, performance management, all that has been a part of our DNA since inception. And this event, us going public, just ensures that we watch all these items much more closely, right, on a very regular basis going forward. Most of you here representing either themselves or their organization have been associated with us, have been an integral part of this journey, as you saw in the video. Consumer finance is our latest baby. I mean, it's a growing baby now. It's 10 years old. We started this business, the consumer business, of which the sales finance is a part of it.
And I'm a senior analyst at Counterpoint Research. We are a tech research firm into market research. So in this presentation, we are going to share some insight on the Indian consumer electronics market with a deep dive on top product segments as well as channels. So let's talk about some numbers. So the India opportunity. So India is a huge market, and for the entire value chain, it presents a huge opportunity. One of the key drivers, if you see, is the middle class population, which is growing from 225 million in 2012 to almost 530 million in 2024. And with this increasing middle class and young population, we see a lot of demand coming in. Increasing disposable incomes with increasing digital literacy and aspirational lifestyle will positively impact the consumer electronics sector. Over the last few years, we have seen the mobile phones driving the consumer electronics market. And with mobile connections crossing 1.1 billion, mobile phone users crossing 930 million, and smartphone users crossing 690 million respectively. Coming to the consumer electronics market, India is growing a lot. So if we talk about the overall consumer electronics market from 2023, we have crossed $69 billion, and if we talk about 2030, we will cross $132 billion with a CAGR of 11% over 2025.
Privilege for us to present in such an August forum. Starting off with one small introduction about Civil, we don't need too much introduction, but this is the year in which we completed our 25th year. So like HDB is 18 years, we have completed 25 years. So thanks to all of you and all the trust which people in India have put on us. Right now, one number which I want to share with you is, from a bureau perspective, we have 73 crore individuals who have a bureau footprint. So that is a number which you are looking at from a bureau, known to bureau perspective. And we are looking at 29 crore live customers. So as of date, there are 29 crore customers in India who have a credit bureau footprint. So again, a lot of these customers, or what we call as new to credit customers, are coming from the consumer durable business, which is where we are looking at. So the consumer loan business is a major contributor in terms of enabling or giving a footprint to credit people in India. So that again, from a contribution perspective, thanks to everyone in this room and institutions like HDB, we are getting more people having a bureau footprint, which enables banks and financial institutions to underwrite better. Moving forward, in terms of the overall retail credit in India, we are looking at a 2.7x growth in the last 5 years. Like again, Karthik mentioned that we had the pandemic washout. But leaving aside the pandemic, we are looking at a 2.7x growth. So overall, the retail credit outstanding has increased from 52 lakh crores to 138 lakh crores, which is a significant 2.7x jump, spurred mainly by your consumption loans. And what are included in consumption loans? Consumer durable loans, credit cards, and personal loans. Again, personal loans growth story is something which has been widely spoken about. Gold loans again has been a major contributor in terms of this increase in balance, and gold loan penetration again is significantly increasing. On the right hand side, we are showing the demand and supply across all the products. I will cut into consumer loans from the next slide. But generally across the industry, you would see that there you saw from consumer loan perspective as well, the first half of the year has been muted overall in terms of retail credit. So important segments like home loan also saw a muted first half of the year. But overall, we see demand slowly picking up, and we are also very hopeful that